Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. A big kaboom! Psych. NXT Classics. And not to mention a hell of a pay-per-view. All this and more in the room where it happens. But first, let's see who's making their way to the ring.
Yes, it's Mischief You Heard, baby. Episode 151. Should have gotten the Bacardi tonight. Damn.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo mi gente. Y si es Goya, tiene que ser bueno.
Chill.
Nah, fuck Goya, man. They're racist. Yeah. Oh. JP Savage. Remember, bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Ooh, God bless the man that said that. God bless y'all, gentlemen, for being with us again tonight, this week, and the fans for subscribing and liking. Pretty Chubby, how can they do that for us?
Check us out on Twitter and IG at HPC2Sweet, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. And don't forget to rate and review on the audio version of this podcast wherever you get your fix.
Damn, yo, Pretty Chubbs gets a mic. And he don't know how to act. He sounded like the ladies' man at 4 a.m. radio and shit. Okay.
Ooh, la.
I was
ladies.
He's showing us why they call him Chubby.
I was into it. I was digging it. I was like,
you better subscribe, huh?
I'm about to
subscribe now, huh?
I told you guys I had a chubby mic.
Wow.
Hey.
So we are out here on the East Coast, and let me tell you, today was a beautiful day.
Was it?
Today was a beautiful day because the temperature was nice. We're getting some heat out here, and I just want to drink with my boys. So let's have a good time tonight. Let's talk some craps. Let's feel good because wrestling gives you a lot to feel good about. All right?
That's right.
It makes you understand that life could always be shittier. You could always get kicked while you're down, and the ref doesn't really matter for shit. And
he won't see it.
He won't. If he don't see it, it don't matter.
It's like the more blind the ref is, the better, right?
Nice.
It's better than better. No, but you in for some hard times.
Oh, baby.
You in for some
Shout
hard
out to
times.
the boss, man.
Shout out. To the boss, man.
Hey.
Dusty Rose, baby, the hard times. All right?
Oh, you wait, Dusty with that. I thought you were a boss, man.
Yeah, the hard times. Nah, man. Boss, man. All I know about Boss Man is that he likes to hang around in Hell in a Cell and fucking drag that down. That's all I know.
But you know,
and he feeds that dog.
Yeah. But you know who doesn't like to hang around?
Cold. Who's that?
Christian, yo, because he jumped over to AW, bro. Like, what happened? Wow.
And this wouldn't be the first time because he went to TNA, right?
Yeah.
First time around.
Yo, they gotta be tight in at the E. Because you just brought him back. There's no way that this doesn't hurt a little bit. That you don't, it doesn't grind your gears.
It stings.
It has to. You went to the competition.
All puns intended.
It has to. But really, we're giving him Omega?
Yo, so I for one enjoy that fact. And I want to see Christian win their AEW title and Edge win the WWE title at the same time, but I'm just a mark.
Yo, so I feel you, JP, right? Like, why we not growing homegrown talent? Here we come with this WWE guy, rah. He's 147 years old. Why is he going for the championship? Yo, I think it's interesting, right? Doesn't it show that Christian's a threat? Isn't he important? Yes, I know that in other companies that might not fly and that might bring up. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
right.
This is an
interesting
as long as we were on the same page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because let's remember, as a tag team, he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? But
he's a credible threat.
He had a singles run in TNA.
Yeah, in TNA.
Nobody saw it.
If you're telling me he's gonna go for the TNT championship, cool. You can't have Kenny Omega coming off a monster match minus the Roman Kendall Flair that occurred at the end, right? A monster match versus Moxley, and then you give him Christian.
Well, it's just it is what it is at the end of the day.
What?
When Omega beats Christian
Yo,
Cage,
it was as
it's just
underwhelming as the Roman candles are lit at the end of that match, bro.
it's
Like,
gonna be another WWE guy that an AEW guy defeated at the end of the day when he beats Christian.
hey,
Yeah.
If you're telling me they're using this to continue to legitimize Omega, all right, sure. But don't tell me you're giving them the strap.
Nah, they won't give him the strap.
That's just
That's a lot. That's a lot.
All right.
That's a lot. I mean, who's riding the ship, right? Khan. It was to Tony Khan's surprise anyway that he joined and he got the phone call from Christian. Oh, yo, I want to work for you guys. I bet. So just to have an extra Christian Cage in your back pocket now.
Oh wait,
throw
wait! This just in. Our correspondent out in the field, JJ, says Christian left on good terms with the E. Yeah, till he showed up on AEW. Just because you broke up with your ex on good terms doesn't mean you want to see the fucking some of the
He
dudes.
slid off that 90-day contract shit. Fuck that.
It's business, dog. It's business. Because when the WWE conducts business, it cuts your ass when it needs to. There ain't no fucking doubt about that. So honestly, it's kind of a breath of fresh air to see Paul White and Christian. Yo, your career is not over. Mark Henry, your career is not over. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there are names there that at the tail end of their career, right, of their in-ring career in WWE.
Facts.
All right. Now, facts are facts. And a couple of weeks ago, we were bitching about older talent. And you're absolutely right. Right. It is a complete contradiction. You're absolutely right. But what is more interesting right now, in this moment, is Christian not the most interesting thing to approach AEW right this moment that could be in that heavyweight category, that championship category? I mean,
No.
The best shape out of the four rumored, right?
Honestly, after the pay-per-view they had this weekend, where in multiple matches people were elevated, to fucking bring out Christian and have him challenge Omega right away is a slap in the face.
Do you think it's a slap in the face, or it's a kind of a testament to how important Christian can be in AEW? He is a credible threat. And let's be real, he doesn't win this match, right? Duh, he doesn't win this match.
The unprettier? Really?
I hate these. Yo, that fucking move is trash, bro.
It makes you ugly.
I hate that move.
Bro.
It's mad work.
Oh, I love Christian. No disrespect. He's great. But
he's no Edge.
You can't show him on WWE product as Edge's little brother and shit.
Hard.
And then go to AEW and he's going to challenge a champion after one of the most vicious matches people have seen.
All right. So let's do. Hold on. So then, what's the alternative? The alternative is to do what? Have Christian come in and face who? Because Christian's coming. So where do you put him? You put him in the mid card, so that that's the expectation. The expectation is that Christian's a mid carder for life, or do you put him in the title picture?
It's hard.
So it's an interesting story, so that even when he doesn't get the title, he's a credible talent. And hell, he's a Hall of Fame worthy talent. Is he not? You got a Hall of Fame talent. Do you not start the Hall of Famer before you put in the motorcycle or the rookie or the youngster that like
that mischief? Let me ask you this question, right? Did Matt Cardona challenge for a title?
Dude, did you care?
Did Paul White challenge for a title?
I don't think he's a
challenge. I mean, Matt Cardona is not Hall of Fame worthy.
Matt Cardona
for a title. So,
but Sting is not there, or at least in my opinion, Sting should not be there in the capacity that Christian would.
Shut your mouth. Because we said we didn't want to see Sting unless it was cinematic. And that's exactly what they gave us.
And wasn't it gorgeous? Like, wasn't it the best?
It was the best thing we're going to get.
With the bat and where to throw it was fucking magnifique. You know what I mean? Like, but Christian and Omega, after what we just witnessed Omega go through, it just sounds like a gimme. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna watch, right?
All right. Just riddle me that real quick. Who would you have rather seen? Christian comes in and does this to who? Who?
I think on that one, and I get back to you.
The point is, like, there's not, that doesn't make him a credible threat. right? Like in the middle of the card, right? You got Taz as a credible threat, right? Like you got like that kind of bullshit going on. You got big dudes. You got Wardlow hanging out there. Like you're not gonna put like Christian out there with them. I don't think that the talents align. His value is being up here. So what I realized about Cody is like Cody is a carny through and through. And I say that in the best kind of way because I think carnies are very intelligent in like human psychology. They understand exactly what they need to do to get their end result. They want to get your money, they'll get your money. They want to get your attention. They'll get your attention at the cost of money, right? They're really, really good at that. That's what's important. And when you
I paid for the pay-per-view,
you pay for the pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that got your attention. Hey, and you know what? Did you want to know what happened with Christian and Kenny Omega on Wednesday? Weren't you like, yo, I wonder what's going to happen with that?
Look, man,
I wanted to know.
Man,
Bam! Got you. And the carny value, my bad. And the carny value and all of that is to have Christian look like a credible threat at the top. And then have him trickle down. Oh, shit, he loses his first one, loses his second one. All right, maybe he starts losing value. Maybe put him in a tag team later, do something with him. But he went against the champion, so he's a credible threat.
Bitters. You always got to add bitters. I'm just saying.
Don't get bitters, yo.
Don't get bitters.
It's just
be better.
To that credit, why should not go after somebody like Cody Rhodes?
Because Cody Rhodes
they have had a feud when they were.
I would like Christian and Cody Rhodes,
like,
yo.
Like that. That makes sense. There's not a title involved. There's more legacies involved. I mean, you have Edge, who arguably has had a better career. I mean, let's not say arguably, legitimately has had a better career, right? And he went onto the E trying to put over young talent. That was his mission of coming back. He's gone on record saying that shit. But you have Christian coming to AEW. He's like, oh, I'm going after the strap. Hey, you want to be greedy? That's cool. Hey, do what you got to do. Shoot for the sky. I'm just saying, it didn't go well.
But they can. That's back pocket money. All right, this shit don't work. He's gonna lose this match, right? Like Kenny Omega. This is gonna be a speed bump on Kenny Omega's story. It creates legitimacy for Christian. Now he can face Cody. Now he can do that second storyline. If Cody's the first storyline, that's it. But if Kenny's the first storyline, Cody is tomorrow.
On Cody, then it makes sense for him.
I think there's room for so many activities. So many activities. And one thing's good is looking good in Christian Cage's future, and that is his theme music. That shit is dope. I love it, and it's gonna get better. How do
you feel about Outwork Everyone?
I like the gimmick. I like because it's what he does. He's a hard worker and now he's gonna show that to the locker room. So you need that in both ways. Yo, great. And I except after Brock Lesnar, of course, Christian, out of the people that were rumored to come into that spot and be the mystery Hall of Famer, he's probably the best one, the one in the best shape. Because it was Punk, Henry,
Brock.
How about
except Brock, but
how about the one that actually got there, Ethan Page?
Ethan Page.
And let me remind you.
Yes,
it was I that said
yes.
Christian Cage and Ethan Page were gonna be those guys. And hey, I didn't even know there was two of them. So gotcha. I thought Ethan Page was gonna be more ripped, but he was good. I thought he was really good.
Yeah, the only problem with Ethan Page coming out is a lot of people didn't recognize him because he's in shape, but no, definitely a great debut. I didn't see it coming. And it came just at the right time. That's what she said. But yeah.
I liked him. I liked him in that match. I was really like, yo, he did his thing. And then on Wednesday, right when we were gonna see like where that goes, there was audio issues. Yo, did you catch that, yo?
That
AEW, fucking who am I? JR? God damn it. AEW with the audio issues.
No, it was a TNT network that was having the issues. It wasn't even AEW.
What? How about TNT network too?
Yo,
I didn't know our internet. Our feed has been sabotaged for the last couple of weeks, and we blame Shad Gregory Moss.
Yeah, hell yeah, and his hacker friends.
And now
Fuck
Soulja
that.
Boy is on the chain, so he might be involved too. I don't know. These boys throw their money around very loosely. So
You think
They need,
Soulja
to
Boy
take,
knows how to?
they need to take their free time and invest in working on some theme music for these people because Jim Johnson is upset. Jim Johnson, he is not playing no good games. This guy is talking a little bit of smack about his old, I guess the new person in charge of theme music. He says that shit sounds like crap. Do y'all agree or what?
you know who Jim Johnson sounds like? Like Meryl Streep and Devil Wears Prada, bro. Like you've had the position for over 75 years, bro. You mad at the next person up? He just got the job, bro.
They're so bad nowadays. So bad.
It's Jim Johnson in 2021, bro. Who called you, Jim? Go fucking back into your cabin wherever you came from. Hide your guitar, take the strings off. Stop the bullshit. It ain't 1990, no Jim Johnson. Whose name? With 2 initials, JJ, mother.
Yo,
You better watch it.
I kind of agree with him though. But I don't know, like, is it like not? Haven't we been like, yo, this guy's fucking entrance music is trash, right? Haven't we been saying that a lot? AEW's been nailing a lot of them. I do give them credit, right? I did think fucking Christian Cage was good, right? But we've talked about that on this show and how like people's mad random music. But is it really the music's fault or is it like that their character necessitates?
Well, Johnson had made it a great point that he worked very hard in making the music match the character, and that's what one of his things is. It doesn't do that anymore. It's just sounds and noise at this point, and clinging and clanging and bang 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 bang.
That's what he was
and you
doing?
have your song.
That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing when he thought of the narcissist. That's what he was doing. And Doink. Yeah, that's what he was doing. Okay. All right.
Hey, the man gave us classics, damn.
Who made up AJ Styles?
He probably might have been still working with them at that time.
Does AJ Styles listen to hip hop?
He's only been I don't know how long ago he got
not Jim
released.
Johnson.
He won.
No, that was a DMX collaboration. They had going.
Goddamn it, I would be surprised.
DMX, they didn't get DMX. They got like DMX. They could afford DMX.
DMZ.
He was on a BMX bike when he showed up.
I never saw him.
What you really want?
Hey, yo, bitch, let me get the letter from my one.
Yeah, DMX is mad intense. I'm just saying. Yo,
nah, Joey Janela is mad intense.
No,
that dude
heard?
is OD.
Have you heard Eddie Kingston's music?
Yes.
That gives me mad DMX vibes. I'm
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Gangster.
So he's stuck in 98, bro.
Yeah, yo, I love that line.
I'm there with him, yo.
It's always 98 in my head, B.
Shout out to those games.
That's good times, Pop.
Oh man,
that's the worst. Eddie
he made headlines this week. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, Joey Janela's crazy, man. Do not wish horrible things on Joey Janela because he will wish them back. Apparently, any of his haters deserve strep throat and maybe death. And a severe case of strep throat, not even like some shit that you can recover from, like some severe shit. Quote unquote.
I mean, I just wish like severe diarrhea for any of my haters. Like, that's the streets. You know what I mean?
In an elevator.
That shit sticks with me. Dude. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like explode the twin. We good.
I don't think he's ever had a strep throat. I'm just saying. I think it was mono. Did you have mono, Joey? Mono's really bad. Like mono's really fucked up.
I'm gonna keep the curtain down. And the funny thing is,
whoa, pull the curtain up, yo, your pants off.
I read that as Joey Janela got strep throat. I was about to go.
He might die. Damn.
He's still wrestling, banned in his secret.
That would make sense why he's wishing his fucking hater strep throat because he knows what it's like to have strep throat.
Oh shit!
It makes sense.
It's no joke.
Talk to Enzo about that shit. But
we still talk about Enzo.
But Villain, is it true? Is it true they announced some new Hall of Famers?
Ooh, I was just about to grab that curtain back from you and pull it up real quick. Put it back in fancy because we got some Hall of Famers to
Oh, you
discuss. We got the old class of 2020 finally being inducted as of being reported, and the first name for 2021, Miss Molly. I love it. Congrats to Molly Holly, man. She deserves it.
You remember when we thought the Hollies were all really cousins?
Yeah, right.
I was like, yo, they're cousins, yo. I swear to God, they're related. They were so good. I thought they were great together.
Joining Molly would be the class of 2020, including the NWO, Hulk Hogan, Sean Waltman, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. Waltman getting his second, right? Or third? Second ring.
Second, yeah.
Any chance to fucking get NWO back in there, yo. Triple H is like, yo, let's get him a check, yo. Let's get him.
You know, let's take care of my boys real quick.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can I take one of my chair shots right now?
Go ahead, Playboy. Do live your life. Live your best
I'm gonna
life.
live my motherfucking life, right? One of my chair shots of the week is Virgil. Virgil coming out here saying he's part of the Hall of Fame because he came up with the NWO concept. He fed the culture, and it's because of him. So if NWO going in, he's going in. Listen, folks, if you ever met Virgil, he's a crazy motherfucker, man.
Did he say that? Did he say that, or did somebody pay the $100 to release that information from him?
Probably that too. But that's why he agreed to play the butler to Ted DiBiase. I'm telling you, the man is not right.
Yo,
Dios mío.
I just know that man is always hustling, yo. He's always hustling, yo.
So is he selling do-rags with Shad Moss as well?
You got $100? You got $100?
Nah, he can't fuck with that game. He can't.
Show me that paper. Never forget that shit. This motherfucker goes, show me that paper.
Oh man.
I was like, paper towel? You on a toilet?
Molly Holly, though, congratulations. It is so
yeah.
She definitely looked at the Hollies, especially after the haircut. But in the Rumble still looked good, bro. She was one of those old school wrestlers that came back and still knew how to move in the ring. And that's something Holly always knew. You know what I mean?
think she was a trainer, no?
Yeah. Somewhere. I'm not sure if it was the PC though.
If you guys have a chance on the
PCF, that is.
network, able for 3 with Molly Holly and I believe is Trish and Medusa. Very interesting episode.
Yeah.
Speaking of Trish, did you hear that? Like her and Trish, like you know that storyline that her and Trish had, where like she was just making fun of her having a fat ass. You remember that shit? She was like, "You have a large rear and shit." She said she hated that storyline.
Really?
In case you didn't think she hated that storyline,
wow. There's a lot of stories back then that was, a lot of them didn't want to even do them.
You have a large rear end.
Very, very Jerry Springer.
Oh man,
Hey.
It's good that she's being
Holly was
inducted though, and it's good that they have something figured out for WrestleMania weekend because by the way, we're 29 days away and we're back to square one with the damn card. They don't know what they're doing, but they do have confirmation on only the Roman Reigns and Edge match and the Bianca Belair with Sasha match. But according to Vince, everything must be blown up big. Blown up for real, though. Like a real explosion. Like it gotta go real boom and people gotta like get on fire. Because we can't have that happen on Sunday.
So, Victor Villain, do you think they learned from this past Sunday?
Not at all.
Okay. So they're not gonna have Kenny Omega behind the science of this, right? Okay.
Yeah, I hope they have to build exploding rings. I'll tell you that. Yo,
well, I heard Impact funded the exploding ring. So
Cardi shit, bro.
Because if Impact funded it, it would have worked.
Vince needs to remember what it is to be a good carny, and he wouldn't be a good carny if he didn't say that shit. The whole fucking WrestleMania card came out like 2 weeks ago. You can't fucking do that. Right, and I was like, that's good because that shows long-term storytelling. And honestly, to a degree, they just had to fill it with more shit, and they did it, right? But if you saw the reaction that people gave to that card, knowing that it came out, I'm gonna say the same shit, even if I don't. This is the same guy. This is the same guy that said, "You are the authority. We are listening to you." Remember that? Remember that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is the same
Played
guy
yourself.
that wanted an incest angle with his daughter and his son.
Same guy that went 4 inches into fucking Rikishi's ball.
Wow.
That shit was. I saw that
Wow.
video.
Now we're discussing landmarks. I'm telling you, the
shit
world
was-
is not
Come
fair.
culo.
The world is not fair.
For
4
real.
inches of death. My God.
That's where COVID came from. I'm pretty sure. That's where it was.
It wasn't when he reached in for the hand in Mae Young.
The EMT was the first person. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gentlemen, champions, might I say. It is time to take some bumps. Let's see what is bumping this week. Talk to me, guys. What had y'all bumping, man?
It's not my
Anything
gender.
on your minds? Anything Pacific or specific? Depending what time zone you guys are in.
Jack Pacific. Oh, that was the brand of toys, right?
Aha.
The toys that Britt Baker doesn't have yet. Yo, Britt Baker still don't have a toy yet. Yo, poor Britt Baker.
Yo.
I think MJF has 2, and I think Chris Jericho has 2, and I think
Cody has
2.
like 6 of them.
There's a lot of
right.
limited editions that are out too, by the way. I want to get my hands on.
completely-
She's not out the one yet.
Completely off topic, but I must mention it. Today, I don't know who the fuck it was, but congratulations to you. Somebody on social media posted the fact that, we complain a lot about the E not playing storylines long away, right? Continuity is something that we have known to not expect with WWE. But, MVP recruited Bobby Lashley in May. And now is when he became champion. That's slow burning the storyline, bro. Like we have to give credit where it's due.
That's slow
And
burn well.
Bobby Lashley has not looked this great ever in his life. I mean, he looks so great that his eyebrows even permanently tattooed themselves in. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, bro. His new entrance is phenomenal. I love the thunder, the lightning bolts, the music.
Yo, that shit was fire.
Shit's dope.
Built
Yes.
to a beast. And this is perfect for WrestleMania season, bro. Like, you know what? Usually when I hear the name Brock Lesnar, I shit myself a little bit because I'm like,
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Little
CMC.
shark comes out. A little
CMC.
shark.
again, like, it's like some bad beans that went through, but this
It went through
time,
your butt.
Peito
this time,
mojito.
in the way that Bobby Lashley has been booked, in the way the Hurt Business has been booked, I wouldn't mind to see Brock versus Bobby, especially when you have that connection of Shelton Benjamin and Brock Lesnar. Is Shelton gonna fuck his boy over? Right? Like, there's so much you could work with there. You know what I mean? You have MVP, you have Paul Heyman. Oh, yeah. You want to sell WrestleMania for 2 nights? That has to be a main event. And I never would have thought I would have said that I wanted to see Brock Lesnar in the main event. But goddamn, when you put Bobby Lashley in there, I'll stand on my dick with 2 toes. I'm just saying.
Hey, I heard it's a long way down. Listen,
What?
Yo,
What are you
listen, nah.
standing on with? Never mind.
Yeah, you
Never
knew
mind.
what he said. See, wouldn't you put Brock Lesnar? So you're saying, JP, that you would just bring Brock Lesnar from out of nowhere just to plop him in the main event picture? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, because the way they're booking Bobby Lashley right now, nobody can stop him. You don't put Bobby Lashley against Roman Reigns. Because it's very, like, you're going to have to shit on Roman Reigns because Bobby Lashley has not been dominated by anybody.
I mean, Drew McIntyre was undefeated and Roman Reigns took him down at Survivor Series.
But that's Roman Reigns.
Well,
That's
he's the
Roman
number
Reigns.
one dog. He gotta come up on top of that one.
Like, if you want to sell me Bobby Lashley and McIntyre, sure. I'll take that. But
like
what did Bobby do to McIntyre, though?
Who cares?
He's done. What has he
They're building
What did he
it like
do to the
slowly.
Miz?
Who cares? I just want to see it.
I agree with
I just want
JP.
it to happen.
Lashley got more story with Miz than McIntyre right now. And let's not forget, that's the whole reason Lashley came back was to have this match with Brock Lesnar. And he's just all he's been getting since he's been back is just wait, chill. Nah, we're not gonna do it. It came pretty close at one point, so I think they went with Samoa Joe instead.
Oh, Samoa Joe. God damn it.
That was a good match.
He's so good.
Samoa Joe's gonna go down as one of those talents that never fully was able to floss in the E, man. Like fuck.
Your career. Listen,
Your career
career's not
refurbished.
done. Your career's not done.
That's
All
the tagline.
You can
Career
talk all
refurbished.
your shit about AEW signing WWE talents. Well, guess what? Every time they
They're
go
not.
over there, they're kind of interesting. Look at Sean Spears right now. We talking mad shit. Look at Sean
Ooh.
Spears.
Look at Jericho. Look at Jericho.
Well, no, but
Bro,
Jericho's an icon. Like that's different.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Jericho
that's
is Jericho. Look at
Jericho's
Sean
been
Spears.
Jericho's an icon,
everywhere he's
but in Vince's eyes, he was done.
Look
Vince
at
wasn't
FTR.
using him at all.
I mean, was he? His ankle was done in the E. You know what I mean? This is
Now
something
we
Cody
have
fresh.
Rhodes.
This is
Watch
something
Cody
fresh and
Rhodes.
new, right? But yo, to Danny's point,
Look
that
at
means
Sting.
that there'll be more WWE talent jumping over to AEW. And
Look at Matt
you know
Hardy.
what, Mischief? Not for nothing. If you would have told me Samoa Joe was going after Kenny Omega, I believe that. I could see that. Oh yeah, sign me up
Baker.
every day. But Christian, nah.
Not Christian.
Why not? Why
put
not?
Baker
Why you
in there?
hating?
You put
Yo, all he
there's a
needs-
reason why she's a dentist. All I'm saying.
Yo, look. What if Christian Cage did the spear? And he didn't do. He was just like, Edge taught me the spear, and then he doesn't do that in Prettier anymore.
I think that I would be okay with the match then. I would be okay. I can't
fucking
take a
hate
man.
that
Listen, I
finish,
cannot
yeah.
take a man seriously that just bounced off some ropes with explosives to then solo. Like, come on, man. Come on,
Yo,
man.
you know who I can take seriously this week? My boy Chris Bay was ripping it in the Bay Area this week. Again, another shooting the ish alum, like JP likes to say, put out there.
Hold on.
Ace Austin and Chris Bay was a classic this week. Man.
That's
Overwatched Impact.
that is a fucking shooting the ish sandwich.
Ooh.
Bro. That's
Ooh.
like
And
that's
PCF
like
is the cheese.
Y'all like that top cheese? Y'all like
Yeah,
that
that
top
top
cheese
cheese.
in Harlem? That's what that
Get
was?
that shit, son. What? That's like the shooting the ish championship match right there.
And not for
The
nothing,
shooting the ish
not for
champion.
nothing, I do not find it strange that a shooting the ish championship happens to be in contention for match of the year. Because
that.
these two gentlemen put on a show. And to see, like, not for nothing, Impact had a solid programming on Tuesday. And a lot of it has to do with that particular match and then the way they ended it, which we'll get to later. But, yo, this is setting up for them to see each other for the X Division title in Rebellion. That means also, you listen, if you want to know what's going to happen at Sacrifices Saturday, make sure to tune in to the pre-show because the bad guys got you. We're going to make sure you're taken care of. We're going to make sure that you have the vocabulary to keep up with what you're seeing, the performances, the excitement on Impact.
Hit that subscribe button.
Y'all gonna help me with the test, right? Because I never did good with the vocabulary test and shit.
Here's the
This
spoiler.
guy.
Here's
That's
the
a top
spoiler,
player.
though. You're going to see Ace Austin winning, and you're about to see it at Rebellion. Ace Austin defending his X Division Championship versus Chris Bay himself. And you're going to get another contender for match of the year.
Ooh, bold predictions is right. PCF, I gotta ask you though, with Moose in the running for the main event against Rich Swann this weekend at Sacrifice, yo, how you feeling about this match, yo? It's old TNA
Title
heavyweight
versus
championship. It's not title for the title, but I mean the real Impact title's on the line. But you know, you gotta. If Moose wins, I guess it is title for title, no, right?
I mean, the real question here is it Moose's time to shine? The man looks in phenomenal shape. I think it's his time.
Yo,
If
the
Bobby
attire
Lashley-
needs to work, but yo, he's gotten to me. He's gotten to me.
If Bobby Lashley's a champion in the E, why not the Moose? Why not Moose in TNA?
Ooh, I like it. I like it. We'll see. We'll see about that, man. But Impact has been making a lot of.
Yo, hold on. Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Man, every time I think of Sacrifice, I just think of Scott Steiner, bro. There's no way. I cannot. Look, I've been laughing to myself. As soon as you said Sacrifice, I've just been laughing. You know,
You should be
they
doing
say
math in your
all
head.
men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally, if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% chance at best. at best. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix. Your chances of winning drastically go down. See the three-way sacrifice. You got a 33 and a third chance of winning. That spells disaster for you as sacrifice.
I thought I did bad at vocabulary test.
Yo, did you memorize that?
I know the whole thing.
You did better than Scott Steiner.
Well,
I cut it short, but I know the whole thing.
Listen,
Yeah,
I was trying to practice self-control while PCF was talking. Because, you mentioned the one and only Moose. And, I must admit, I've been a naysayer. As many of you know out there in the interweb, when it comes to, professional football players transitioning into wrestling, I'm pretty critical. One Baron Corbin to the point that he blocked us on all social media, right? He blocked us. He said, "Not enough. These bad guys are too much." Bow Wow's about to do the same soon too. But yo, Moose, I was critical. I listen. I've ripped you apart many a times on this show. Look through the archives, folks. But I'm gonna have to put my foot in my mouth right now because yes, PCF, Moose is looking in the best shape of his life. He's working his angle to the best of his ability. And he's coming off the best matches I've ever seen him in. And Rich Swann has a lot of doing to that. So I think it is Rich Swann's time. And not for nothing. Moose's time. And not for nothing. Remember, the winner of this match goes up against Kenny Omega. Title versus title.
Ooh. Oh, that's a title match. That's what I got confused with.
So I think you need to put Moose in that picture to even make it serious.
Moose and Mega. Dios mío, that's got popcorn written all over it. And
you know what I'm saying?
Moose. That's a Mega Moose.
Yo, I gotta,
and right now,
I gotta say,
himself. Oof.
I gotta say, I kind of feel the same way you do. I'm not like Moose. I definitely
agree with me too much tonight.
Yeah, I know you're kind of a piece of shit, and I hate it. But I'm not a liar. So that is what it is. Like I see Moose a couple months ago, and I'm like, there's nothing about him that I find interesting. Real talk. I just didn't think he was.
So make sure to watch Saturday. Make sure to watch this Saturday at Sacrifice.
Yo, but at Sacrifice, the numbers don't lie. They spelled disaster for you. Yo, nah. Moose has really gotten legit. And I think it's really cool that they reinstated the TNA title. He's been carrying that shit around and like kind of defending it as a lie, but now it's like valid. I don't know.
But at the same time now, it is fantastic that they're doing a unifying match because now you're just adding more credibility to that Impact World Heavyweight title. That's all you're doing because now you have the history of TNA behind it as well. So it just adds to the credibility. And the fact that they're about to face Kenny Omega, the AEW champion, that just continues add. So all the shit that we've talked about that, AEW shitting on them with the cheap commercials and all this other shit, y'all are getting worked. Y'all don't realize that they're putting over Impact wholeheartedly. And it's great. Business is business, and when money is good, the panties are falling. But Peyton Royce, the chat's going crazy about Peyton Royce. Mister, if I heard you talking some shit about a shoot promo coming out of Peyton Royce's lips, talk to Sean Pierce about that shit.
So everybody, I'm glad you brought that up.
That's what I'm here for.
Peyton Royce had this Raw Talk promo, right, where she went off, and it was passionate. It was solid. It was solid delivery. Except for the fact that like she kind of got so passionate that she lost where she was, right? Like she was trying to get out. She was trying to convey that like, yo, like I deserve a title shot or I deserve to be in the mix. Like I'm working, I work hard. I've been here, I sacrificed. And I'm gonna spell disaster. So like that she deserves it, right? Like that she deserves it. So she kind of got so emotional that like she like kind of stumbled at the end, and like you just tell that she was like hot, not because she stumbled, but because she was caught up and like she really feels what she was saying. That's cool, as long as like you don't fucking stumble through it. But it's also the same shit everybody else says when they go on Raw Talk. Like every time they go on Raw Talk, they kind of deliver that same scene. Like now, like what do I expect them to deliver? I don't fucking know. But like everybody can't be the passionate underdog wrestler looking for a shot. Like there's got to be some variety, right? Like Cesaro was on there, Ali was on there, Royce is on there, and they're all cutting like very similar promos, like just like, right, I deserve to be there. I work hard
as well.
Apollo, Natalia,
Right.
Carmella,
Apollo. We haven't talked about Apollo at all. Well, we're gonna get to that.
Apollo has
But
been
Mischief,
lit.
doesn't that say that there's a common trend?
I mean,
Because not for nothing. You can't sit here and love what the fuck the pipe bomb was by CM Punk, because it was a shoot. You can't sit here and love that and be upset at Peyton Royce, because she's seeing her man get tossed to the side, and she had a winning collaboration as a tag team partner, something that was over, was selling merch left and right, and they disbanded it, and they're still not using her. She has a right to be upset. I don't mind her stumbling because I know at least it's authentic. She's speaking from the heart. I'll give her that. Passion takes over lines any day. Body language tells me more. And what I think the people are galvanized by the fact that Peyton Royce was in the moment. And I think it's the first time we've ever seen that from Peyton Royce, because Peyton Royce, for all we know, has been more of a comedic character. Now she's putting herself in the conversation. I'm okay with it because we haven't seen it from her before. You know what I mean? It's not Dolph Ziggler coming up on Raw Talk for the second time talking about it. You know what I'm saying? This is the first.
So you
time
don't want to see that promo? That was going to be my next question. You don't want to see that.
Like Ziggler will cut a good promo. It's just all the same words, and it's kind of why Paul Heyman started getting tired after a while, right? Like, you're just saying the same words. Like, this is all the same words in a different order.
Saying the same shit that he said.
It's all the same Ziggler in the same century, right?
Right. Actually, all these are kind of just Ziggler scripts, just rewritten. Say that shit he said.
It's one of the longest tenure in the roster, so you know.
Facts. TikTok. Shout out to Danny's point, man. Time is running out for Finn Balor, man, and that NXT title. Hell of a match with Adam Cole this past week. Main event classic as usual. Takeover quality match. And then at the end of it, we get Kyle O'Reilly. He didn't do much with me with those fake jabs to the face. I've never seen somebody stand out, like hover over somebody and just punch him and miss every time. It was so bad. He looked like a teenage boy.
I mean, though, that's exactly
in high school.
He looked like a boy that was so mad that didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? So that works. That still works because he's mad as fuck at Adam Cole, right? Like, he sold that shit. He's so mad that he's letting his emotion takes over, and he doesn't have his technical prowess that he usually has.
Facts.
That's a story to be sold. That's fine. I'm with it. You know, and besides, we gotta make sure that Adam Cole don't mess up his face, because if not, he gotta get work done by Britt Baker, and nobody wants that.
Yo, how about that storyline? How about Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose and Maki Ito? Maki Ito cracks me the fuck up.
Yo, the internet was going crazy.
Yo, her falling headbutt was gold.
Yo, the mic.
Her entrance alone got me so.
Yeah, she fucking hit her so soft, so bad.
Yo, those mic shots were bad.
That was
mic
bad.
That was so bad.
That shit was worse than like getting kendo stick by.
You know what I mean? And the shit was just ringing. That's what I thought was happening.
Yo, it was hilarious. Yo, those mic shots were awful. Right. They're like when Vic got clotheslined. Remember that one time?
Me either.
Remember that shit? Remember Steve's bumps? I look. But
Me neither.
Maki Ito's exit, yo, that shit cracked me up. Motherfuckers were mad too. They were like, yo, this is why AEW's whack. And I was like,
You mad. You mad right now. You just mad.
You mad.
Mad. You fans. Oh, man.
But these are all fans that wouldn't enjoy Japanese wrestling, right? So,
I mean, I don't give a shit. That was hilarious.
of course.
That was funny.
Absolutely.
How are we feeling about those women tag titles, yo?
Okay.
that came out.
That just blurted out of your mouth. It sounds
Real nice.
This man went
It
from
just came out like word vomit. Como un peo.
out.
Peo no sale la boca, imbécil.
yo, cheers for that one. Fucking guy.
Peo.
You haven't had a good peo then.
I don't need to
I
talk
feel
about
about
midnight.
that. I feel about that like I feel about old boy coming out on AW and talking about Cuomo with blood on his hands.
Max Caster, right? Caster?
Oh my. He went there.
Platinum.
He went.
Yo, he talked
I'm
about
okay with it. I'm okay. I'm good.
Lady
But
Gaga's dog walker.
He did that. You know, I forgot what the fuck he said, but he said some clever shit
He was corny for a long time.
for a long time. Now he's picking it up. He
The
has
last,
the recipe.
the
About-
last couple of weeks.
Shit that's happening right now. Relevant shit. You know what I mean? Relevant shit, and I like it. That's what John Cena did. That's why John Cena got over a lot because he talked about the shit that was happening. He wore the jersey for every fucking city he was in. You know what I mean? Like he was with
Mark.
That was good. Realism.
Cash, if you're listening, like we said last week, pop culture is always immersed into professional wrestling. It's just about how you do it, right? It's all about the delivery. But to the tag team titles for the women, I'm just confused because I thought the tag team titles were funded everywhere, right? Like, and now we're just gonna add, like, so these women won the tournament, were promised the tag team titles, but then they're gonna get their own titles and then they're gonna lose them.
But that was the point of them getting screwed over by Adam Pearce. William Regal was tired of it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just like that Ember Moon and Shotzi out here.
Shots
Winning gold and shit. They got
That's
some
what I'm hearing.
jewelry.
jewelry.
The jewelry is good.
Realistically, NXT has the better women's tag team roster than SmackDown and Raw.
Ooh.
They have a more in-depth.
They have
Like
more tag teams, sure.
Their
Yeah.
tag teams are better for sure.
Yeah.
Bet. So, all right. I
Stand
don't
up.
care. Yeah, you good? You all right, yo?
I'm all right.
How about Soldier Boy and shut the fuck up? How about that?
Man, give this man a
With
chair
the
shot.
Oh man.
Soldier
And that's
Boy.
what's up. Yo, when Iron Sheik is coming for your neck, bro, you know you fucked up.
Yo.
Iron Sheik was
Uncle Sheik. Uncle Sheik.
when he calling you a motherfucker, crank that motherfucker, like, wow.
Hey, yo, and now with the whole new movement of paying for tweets, that's probably my first tweet that I'll rather pay for is a tweet from Iron Sheik cursing out Soulja Boy right there. Yo.
I want that on a shirt. Yo, that's it. Watch the HPC shot in like a week. Wow, yo, that shit gonna be out there. HeelsPopShareShots.com/shop. We out here.
I guess Soulja can lead it.
For those of you that have been watching Young Rock, Iron Sheik is one of my favorite characters right now.
Yo, he's
The light of
funny.
the party, bro. He's the
Yeah.
bot, you know what I'm saying? He was the mixologist. So, hey, Iron Sheik, when Iron Sheik coming after you, you know you done fucked up. Because he didn't even come after Bow Wow yet. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, Soulja Boy is just wilding right now on this internet. These guys have way too much clout right now.
But there's
in this
people that
industry.
were upset about Randy Orton's retort to Soulja Boy, weren't there?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, because there was kind of like a racist undertone for a lot of people. I didn't think so, but
Is it baby mama?
yeah, it was kind of like.
Is it a racial undertone if it's true?
I mean,
I think it's more of a stereotype than a racism.
I mean,
mean-
racism, right? Stereotype.
Is it? That's the same pie?
they got-
That's the same
What?
piece of pie?
That's just the frosting, baby, that let you get into the pie.
they called it
Ah.
a racism.
The fruit at the bottom. Racism.
The racism pie? That's
Yeah.
part of the pie. Así viene el sándwich, man.
Make sure you cut that sandwich in half. You know what I mean?
Just happy with this interaction that we're getting to know that Randy Orton is a hip hop fan. That Randy Orton, he's with the culture. Like that's something that we didn't know before. and I'm with it. And I love that he's calling out these motherfuckers because you know what? You just can't come off the street and think you could do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it, yo. You got to keep people in other sports and other avenues in check. And these motherfuckers ain't.
If they do it, they got to get shitted on. And so
they ain't even athletes.
That's what I'm saying. You don't see DMX out here. Contract. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But once again, you getting the skinniest motherfuckers in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking Ross want to wrestle. Okay. If you telling me, listen, I'm a man of short stature, but I'm tall where it counts. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm still I'm the stature. I got some mass to me. Okay. Bow Wow, 150 pounds soaking wet with a brick on his head. Why you think they wore the 3X pants? Because they didn't need to make it look like they had some shit going on. You know what I mean? So, yo, you got these motherfuckers. Yo, come on now.
You said they ain't got no calves?
So I believe it. Right? Dr. Dre, Busta Rhymes, Action Bronson. Sure, why not? Bow Wow? Soulja Boy?
Tell him.
6ix9ine should be the next one up on the list, right?
Word, that's another. I'm surprised he hasn't jumped in with some shit yet, man. Like, damn.
He's too busy beefing with Meek Mill over like what happened in the showers or something.
I saw that. And styrofoam, so you know it's take out. And he's talking about all these rappers rented cars, but he's an undisclosed.
You talking about Tekashi, man? Shut the fuck up.
Because he's still in witness protection, right? And then the person he rented.
JP, can we mute his mic? Shut the fuck up.
We got to get those funds. Shout out to our GoFundMe so we can get that shit set up. Start the muting process.
He's still talking, yo. He's still talking. He's still talking, yo.
He muted himself.
He muted himself, bro.
He's still talking.
So he mad. You just mad, yo. You just mad. You just mad. JP mad as hell,
He
yo.
muted himself, but he's still talking.
Oh,
But he muted himself. But he's
JP. JP getting that kaboom, son. You know who not getting that kaboom?
No one else.
AEW not getting that kaboom.
My pop goes to the save, and part of the save goes to Eddie Kingston. So he shares that pop of the week because they did a great job covering that shit up with the cover up and shit.
Let's do it. Let's go. Here's pop HPC.
Yeah, HPC of the week. Yeah, Eddie Kingston's promo was good money, yo. Good money from the hood. Talking about that the explosion shit got him all crazy shit from his. It was good work. Good work. I loved it. And then he blamed it on Impact. The fun.
Any promo that mentions Rikers and Sing Sing is dope with me. It's always 98 in my head, B.
But I mean, shouldn't that have come from fucking Eddie Kingston? Because he was the one that had to do the biggest sell job.
Yeah, it's good work for that, yo.
The man was in the ring for 30 minutes after the Roman candles fucking didn't light up. Like, I don't understand.
They were glade.
Yo, when you have a job to do, you have a job to do, and that man fulfilled that shit, man. Much power to him, bro.
Bueno. Yo, shout out to that meme going around the interweb of fucking Ricky Bobby. He's on fire.
The internet has undefeated.
I forgot.